What is up, everyone? Welcome back to, I believe, day 24 or 25. We'll see. I'll see after. But nonetheless, I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting here for a few minutes just trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about, and it was just taking too long, honestly. And then I thought about the fact that I don't have to, I don't have to always talk about something. There doesn't always have to be like a reason. I could just record just to talk about my day. And today was Sunday, so it was a pretty chill day. Just came back from the gym. It's 11 p.m. back and chest, and I got a new PR for the lat pull down, for chest press. Yeah, the other ones were just the same. Other than that, so far, I'm not gonna lie, I've been still on that bad schedule, like sleeping at 4 or 5 a.m, waking up at 2 p.m, so I still have a lot of work to do, but I've done some work already, and I'm not gonna lie, boys, we're gonna do it. It's gonna happen. I think it already has happened. It's the 29th today, right, or the 30th or something, but all the, based on how everything's looking, I'm going to hit that goal that I wanted to hit. It was looking very close, but yesterday something really good happened, so we're gonna hit that goal. I'll talk more about it once this month is fully done, but yeah, it is genuinely surreal. And to kind of celebrate, and also to lock in a little bit more, because I do want to just record more content, like I've been telling you guys, for my personal brand, and I haven't been posting. I want to post a lot more. Apparently TGR since 2022 on his TikTok has posted on average 20 times a day or something, which is crazy. And if he could do it, there's no excuse. So I just want to post more. So sometime this week I'm gonna be going somewhere to stay for a day, just to celebrate, sometime in April, maybe April 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, something like that, just to celebrate, I guess, this, because as I talked about yesterday and these past few videos, I think I need to remind myself, and just to really, I guess, feel like I'm making progress. Sometimes you don't feel like it because you're just in this routine. I'm just in this loop where I wake up, I do work, I sleep, I wake up, I do work, I sleep. So whenever I have these days where I go and I, wherever, different city or something, and just step away from where my setup is at, and I just go out, it reminds me damn, I get to do this stuff, and this is, I get to enjoy it, and I'm doing the things that I've always wanted to do, and it kind of reignites that spark. And this is the perfect time to end it off on right after I had the greatest month, 1 day break, and then lock in and fucking crush April as well. So I'm very excited. On top of that, some good news. The freaking AdSense pin finally came in for one of my, I think I told you guys in the last episode or whatever, for one of my newer AdSense. It's been 25 days. It just came in, so that's really good. And there's some balance that they were holding, which should be released tomorrow. So all in all, pretty exciting. Again, nothing really to talk about. I just saw TikTok today, but which I guess I'll share with you guys, and it was really good. I shared it with my mom and dad and my brother, but it was just kind of talking about the fact that about the past and the future, right? We spend so much time worrying about the past and worrying about the future. You worry about the past because of everything that's happened, all the decisions you've made. Maybe you have a lot of regrets, and you're, just thinking about this could have happened, and then this could have happened. I could have done this, I could have done that. And, there's just so much that goes in your mind, right? And at the same time, with the future, it's kind of like what I was talking about, where kind of what I was dealing with these past few days, where it's just you're worried about what's going to happen. Are things going to work out? How am I going to get to my final destination? How am I going to achieve this? How am I going to achieve that? You know what I mean? There's a lot of these thoughts in our brains on a daily basis are about the past or the future, and it's very interesting because none of that matters. Whatever has happened. You can't change the past, and whatever will happen. You can't change the future. What you can do, though, technically you can. What you do today shapes the future, but the point is, the thing you have control over is today, right? You can't go back in time, and you can't go forward in time. So all you can do is be here today. And I don't know if I shared this with you guys, but I shared it with my friend, and we kind of live by this, but it's be where your feet are. Sometimes when you are feeling, anything negative or any emotion, you just want to remind yourself, be where your feet are. Don't worry about tomorrow and yesterday, whatever happened. Just be here today. Where are you today, right? Just enjoy the environment you're in. And it's just very important, because if you're able to live in the moment and make decisions based on now, I promise you, like, your process to get results will speed up. You'll feel better about it, right? Because we as humans just have tendencies to like reminisce and regret, and do things that in reality don't do anything, right? Like, all it does is it slows you down and actually gets you further from where you want to go and where you want to be. And I know saying that is easy, because subconsciously, you might catch yourself thinking, and something happens, and then you start thinking again. But I guess me telling you this, hopefully, again, it's just like one of those things that in the back of your mind, next time you catch yourself worrying about, you're something about the past, something about the future, you're like, okay, be where my feet are. I have no control over those two timelines, so I need to focus on now, today. And if you divert all your intention, all your thoughts, all your brain power to today, to right here, to right now, wherever you are, and you just do the best thing you can do today, I promise you that is all that matters. And I know that it's hard, because we live in a world where you're constantly reminded of what life can be, and you feel behind, and you feel like, again, you start to tie it to your past, and you're like, if I did this, like when I was 16, if I did this, I would have been like this. Or you start tying it to your future, and it's like, dude, this guy's 19, I'm already like 21, am I ever gonna get to that point? And it's very easy to do that, right? You go on TikTok, you go on Instagram, and you start to get these reminders. But just remember, bro, a lot of stuff you see online is, number one, not real. And number two, at the end of the day, everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own path, right? Just because somebody is doing well now, that doesn't mean they're going to be doing well forever. And, they're them and you are you, right? Like, at the end of the day, you're chasing your own goals, your own dreams, your own visions. If somebody else is doing great, again, I hope they continue doing better. But I just need to focus on me. I need to focus on right now, and I need to focus on everything that I have and everything in my power that I can do. So that means going to the gym today, right? That means getting up every single day and doing all the work I need to do to get me closer to my goals. So anyways, that is it for today, boys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. I know I was kind of unplanned and kind of all over the place, but I always like to leave something behind, again, because I know a lot of you guys are watching this, but at the same time, for me to really come back on and watch these videos and just remind myself, right? Like, maybe after I'm done this, I compile all these videos together and I make this very long video and I watch it over at the end of my 75 days, and I'm going to be reminded of so many different lessons and phases. And then, I'm sure that in my life, once again, I'll have, maybe in a few months when I want to get to the next level, right? It's all about just climbing slowly. And when I want to go to the next level, I'll be better prepared, because I'll have all these videos that I recorded, real videos while I recorded in real time. And I'll be able to look back and whenever I feel anything, right? Whether I'm overthinking, whether I'm anything, because most of these videos, we're always dealing with some issues, right? Every time I record these videos for you guys, there's always something we cover, whether it's overthinking, whether it's how to be better with your money, how to manage your time, everything, right? Because that's really what the journey is. That's just the path. And we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, so I'm going to focus on today. I'm going to focus on now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.